those of you who know me, you know how much I absolutely love my coffee. It's what we use to get our day started, and it's basically a staple in this household. So most recently, I created a coffee-infused whipped sugar scrub. And what I like about this sugar scrub is I made it with brown sugar, dark brown sugar, and light brown sugar. And that's what I use to get those different colors. I don't know if you can see that there. There's like different colors there. And I sent one to my sister, and I also sent one to my coworker for her birthday, and they absolutely loved it. If you like, I'm gonna post that video right here. And I thought to myself, what better way to accompany that whipped sugar scrub than with a body soap? So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm going to create a coffee-infused body soap. Now, I'm coming to you a few days later because a couple of days ago is when I actually created the coffee water mixture. And I'm going to show that right here. So fast forward 2 days, and this is where I'm coming to you now. So we're actually gonna bake the soap. I'm going to pull my hair back, get my gloves, and get to making this soap. So let's go. I allowed my coffee to sit in the freezer for 48 hours. Then I weighed my ice cubes as a substitution for my water. Next, I separately measured my sodium hydroxide, then I slowly added it to my ice cubes. This causes a chemical reaction that heats up, allowing the ice cubes to melt. Coconut oil is an effective moisturizer for both skin and hair. I also love its cleansing and lathering properties. Cocoa butter is considered non-comedogenic, which means it won't clog your pores. It's a strong moisturizer for dry and irritated skin, and it's unlikely to make breakouts worse during the process. Shea butter is great for skincare, as it has high concentrations of fatty acids and vitamins with anti-inflammatory properties. In addition to its moisturizing properties, mango butter contains salicylic acid and antioxidants, which are known to protect skin from sun damage. Cocoa butter is high in fatty acids and vitamin D, and often recommended for skin hydration and said to improve elasticity. I'm using sodium lactate in my recipe to help produce a harder bar of soap that will last longer. I add it directly to my lye solution below 130 degrees Fahrenheit. In a separate container, I'm adding my liquid oils starting with avocado oil, which is great for soaps because of its conditioning properties. Using castor oil in your soap will help create a stable lather that is low, dense, and creamy. High in oleic acid, olive oil will help condition and soften the skin while helping create a hard, long-lasting soap bar. Now I'm checking on my hard oils and butters, which I'm melting down using the double boil method.
Kaolin clay is said to help anchor the fragrance oil, so I'm adding it directly to my fragrance oil to help it bind better. Now that my solid oils and butters are melted, I'm going to add them to my room temperature oils. Editing Alaris here. I am so sorry I forgot to press the record button on my camera. The only thing I did was add my lye solution to my melted oils and butters, and I'm getting ready to mix them with my immersion blender. Okay, back to the video. I don't want to over mix and accelerate trace because I do have sodium lactate in my recipe and I haven't added my fragrance oil yet. Once my mixture meets emulsion, I create separate batches so that I can create my layers. I'm using Sexy Stranger on a Train by Mad Micas to create a slightly darker bottom layer. I'm also adding my dried coffee grains in this step. I also add coffee grains and a smaller amount of mica to my middle layer. I'm using my pre-mixed titanium dioxide in my top layer to make it slightly lighter. Here, I'm adding part of my fragrance oil mixture to my bottom layer. I've reached trace and it's ready to pour. Now I add some fragrance oil to my middle layer. And it's time to pour. I'm using a skewer here to try and create some swirls. Now it's time to pour my top layer. You can be creative and think of your own way to texture the top of your soaps. have a little bit of time before we head out to go see my daughter's basketball game. So I think I'm going to go ahead and label these candles that I made yesterday. So my printer is low on ink and I've never actually changed the ink in this before, so I don't know. I guess I'll just take it out and try to remember how I took it out. And the printer that I'm using is a HP Color LaserJet Pro model 479 FDW, and I'll post that below. And I've been using my toner for, oh God, I think that toner's lasted me 1.5 years, the black toner. And if you've seen my labels, you see how much black ink I use. I use black for my background, and this baby lasted 1.5 years. There's a button. This is the cartridge I'm replacing. Please don't tell me it was really that easy. So I can't use this cartridge to print my labels because it requires so much black, but I can actually use this cartridge when I'm printing out my recipes that don't require much black, so I'm definitely going to save this. Okay, so it's telling me that my cartridge is installed. Wow, that was so easy. It's good to me. Yeah, that black is pretty solid. It's the next morning, so let's cut this soap. So I've beveled the edges and look at those swirls, look at those colors. That is absolutely gorgeous. And it smells so good because it has coffee fragrance oil and real coffee in it. And look, it goes perfectly with the sugar scrub. Look at those layers. It's absolutely beautiful. So if you want this recipe, it's going to be posted on my Patreon, which is in the link below. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, and please hit that notification button so you can be notified
anytime I post new videos. Until next time. Bye, guys. Are you laughing at me?
No.